Hello, stranger. Yes, it's me. I've been away for a while. Actually, had a few projects on, as you probably noticed in the last video, and probably noticed right now. I've got a games room again. Yes, like every other YouTuber out there, I can stand in front of game shelving and say, "I bought this." Isn't it awesome? Now, long story short, I used to have a games room. If you look at the really old sort of videos, had a couple of kids. Normally that does limit the room inside the house, so extensions, games room, once again retained. So yeah, what have I been up to? This is a bit of a vlog, just sort of I've got a lot of things planned. I've been extremely busy lately, so obviously building this room and getting all this sort of reset back up once again, and yeah, obviously working on the Retro Domination site a hell of a lot, doing a lot of publishing, and of course the Retro Domination podcast. All the information is down below. Been doing so much work on editing on the podcast. Good friend Daz Retro, he's been getting all the guests coming, guys like Alpha Omega Sin, Games 31, all that sort of stuff have been on the show, and they've been kind enough to be on the show, guys from Arcade Impossible as well. So yeah, just been inundated with the website. So, and unfortunately, sorry guys, I've been neglecting my YouTube audience, but plenty of shit to look at very shortly. Now that I've got this my underground lair back, there's heaps of stuff I'm going to go over really soon. Probably do a bit of a I don't really want to, but I don't know, if I get any requests, I'll do a bit of a game room tour. I find it's a bit of a wank just to go look at all my crap. Isn't it amazing? Look, if you want to see it, I'll give you a game room tour, but only unless it's requested. So otherwise, I've got a couple of really cool consoles I've picked up recently, which we'll go over, and I'll show you them right now. I won't go into in-depth because obviously I'll save those for videos. Otherwise, I'll shoot all my shit before I've actually I'll shot my load before I even get a chance to even get too excited. So, but yeah, we'll show you those couple of new consoles right now that I've picked up, and yeah, that's sort of something you can expect to see in the future. What in God's name is that monstrosity? This is actually, I actually bought this under the impression that it was a Sega Genesis. Oh God, what's the word? Fuck, this is an edit. Clone. I bought this under the impression that this was a Sega Genesis clone. Lo and behold, it's another Famicom clone. So yeah, look forward to the video on that one. Now, I also picked up something so freaking awesome. So no, not that one. That is pretty awesome. But here's its Japanese brother. Oh yeah, look at those curves. Oh, Mark III. Oh, backwards compatible all the way to the SG-1000. That is God on a stick. Not that it's on a stick, but it's still freaking awesome. Pardon the dull lighting, but I haven't got my lamps yet. But this is a Commodore 64, which I've never really been a computer sort of guy. This was actually donated to me from Rylos AU, or Rylos, who's I'll put the link down below, and also a good friend Daz Retro. So yeah, because I didn't have a Commodore 64, now I do. So I'm going to be doing a first impressions of Commodore 64 vid coming up soon. So that's going to be awesome. Hopefully I can get it going. I'll probably have to call Darren to see how I load the games and whatnot. Now underneath here, another thing I actually picked up. I'll just get these arcade boards out of the way. Pardon the ramshackle type packaging. I actually picked up a TRS-80 or a Radio Shack dust cover there, and I've got a couple of game carts for that as well. So that's something I look forward to testing out and doing a couple of vids on too. So yeah. And always, especially with me, there's a shitload of Master System to be had. So I've picked up quite a few more Master System games. So I'll be going over a couple of choice titles from there. Pardon the mess, still in organisation mode. So a couple of Punisher graphic novels there. Essential Punisher. Punisher is essential to anyone who reads comic books because Frank Castle is kick-ass. So there you have it, guys, an absolute shit ton of stuff I need to get through, so don't worry, as I said, I haven't forgotten about you. I haven't died. I've just been really busy, so as you can see, there's some exciting things to come up in the future, and yeah, stay tuned. Just give me time. Also, a couple of other really cool things. I actually picked up a, just somewhere just over there, I actually picked up a cocktail cab, which is another little project I'll be working on really soon. It's a bit more of it. Picked it up really cheap, so if you looked at some of my earlier videos, I did an arcade cab scratch built all the way from the start, which you can see right about there. That's it, yes. Still need to get that going. But underneath all those sort of towels and shit over there, picked up a cocktail cab, which is a Data East cocktail cab, which is a bit of a shell. So I'm basically just going to use a flat screen monitor and just whack the old iCade 60 in there, and but that'll be a bit of a series on what I might do, and sort of go through all the steps I go through in what I'm doing to prepare this little cocktail cab, and how I'm putting it all together, just as a bit of an instructional thing. So if any of you guys out pick one up out in the wild from an old arcade guy or something like that, or if you just find one a milk bar is selling or things like that, yeah, you could be able to refer to that and sort of go, oh, okay, cool, what, jammer harness, what the fuck? So you'll be, I'll do a bit of a running guide for that as well, so that should be cool. Don't expect that really soon, because that's going to take me some time, and also moolah, which is a bit sparse at the moment, so coming near Christmas too, it's going to be even worse. So but until all of that, basically what you can expect from me really soon is probably more so podcasting with the Retro Domination podcast, but I'm going to get onto that Sega Mark III video really soon. So I've only got one game to test out on it so far, which is Secret Command, or As a Stone Japan, Ashura no Rambo. So what I might do is a bit of a comparison, say, between the Australian release and the Mark III Japanese release as well. Apparently there's some significant differences, so yeah, and I've got quite a few Famicom titles which I've picked up recently. Yeah, man, it's been busy. So I've been away from the camera, but I've been busy, so yeah. But until next video, stay retro, stay awesome, and yeah, look forward to presenting some more awesome retro stuff to you real soon. So until then, have a great time, and I'll speak to you soon.